Finally, it's about time to share with you guys the most realistic sliders for NBA 2K. I've been working on these sliders since the game dropped, and now I finally feel like I've got a size that really fits anyone who wants to enjoy realistic gameplay. Today, I'm going to show you the exact sliders I use and explain all of those adjustments. When I say realistic sliders, I'm talking about the modern NBA, so this sliders is particular for today's era. In today's league, teams are putting up 120 points every single night, so if you are playing 20-minute quarters in 2K and you can't even break 100, that's not realistic at all. We live in the time where everybody can shoot, even role players are hitting threes at around 40%. That's the foundation of my sliders, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So firstly, let's talk about the shot size. The shot system this year actually feels pretty solid, kind of like the old vibe. It's not complicated like 2K25. So what I did was slightly increase all the shot size sliders. Like I said, in today's NBA everyone can shoot, and trust me, you won't be hitting every single shot. Still need to work on how to dribble and run play for open looks. And I also made the dunking traffic frequency a little bit higher because I want the gameplay to feel exciting. With this, you will see some unexpected dunk animations that really surprise you. Pass accuracy is at 63 and alley-oop success is at 57. Passing in 2K has always been frustrating. Yes, they made some changes this year, but there are still way too many unrealistic animations. You see passes in 2K that would never happen in a real game, so I bump up the pass ability generally a little bit higher. Contact shot size is at 53, just a little bit higher so you can actually hit some tough shots. Ball security is at 64, body up sensitivity is 38, so you can still dribble even if defender is crowding you. This is important because in the NBA, players don't just lose the ball every time someone plays tight defense. So if you can't dribble under pressure, that's not realistic basketball. Now let's switch over to defense. I base it mostly on Hall of Fame difficulty, but changed a little bit. It's still challenging but fair. And lower help defense strength to 38 because this year the CPU loves to overhelp, which feels a little bit weird. For the attribute, agility is at 67, stamina is at 78, ball handling is at 69, hands is 58. Basically, I just wanted players to feel more agile and responsive instead of clunky. On ball defense is at 53, and I boosted offensive and defensive awareness a lot, also lowered the fatigue rate so your players actually feel smarter. I didn't touch the user tendencies, but I did tweak CPU tendencies, which I'll talk about later. I always lower fall frequency. I think most 2K players agree with that. When you start up a game, the last thing you want is whistles blowing every possession. Honestly, this might be the least realistic part of my sliders because I know in today's NBA falls are called constantly, but for gameplay I don't want that frustration. I also slightly increased the max's speed and acceleration ratings just to make things smoother and more realistic. Now let's break down the CPU sliders. For the CPU, I also increased the shot size a little bit so it feels like real NBA basketball. Don't worry, if you play good defense, they are not going to make every single shot. It just makes defense more challenging and keeps you engaged every possession. CPU defense is pretty similar to the users. As we'll see, 2K did make some improvements on defense this year. The animations and how defenders react feel better, but defense is still really tough to play, which honestly matches the real NBA because good defense is a rare thing. CPU attributes are adjusted to match the users. Agility is 63, stamina is 78, awareness, consistency, and fatigue rate are set to feel realistic. I based CPU tendencies on what we see in today's NBA. Players are shooting threes way more and not really living in the mid-range or post like they used to, so I set tendencies to reflect the style of today's play. falls and the movement are basically the same as the user sliders. Overall, these sites feel close to real modern basketball. I'll keep updating if I found tweaks that make the game even more realistic and interesting to play, and I'll also upload the full sliders so you guys can download it anytime. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and I'll keep bringing more NBA 2K content just like this.